32,206 students to sit for the written expression exam, the grade 12 written expression exam. 32,206. That would be from 212 secondary schools and 6 national schools of excellence. So those are the numbers that we are expecting students to sit for and do the exam. Apart from the announcement of the deferral, we'd like to also cover a number of areas that we feel are important for everyone to be aware of and comply with. This includes the objective germination dates that starts on the 10th of October will not change as of today. As of today, the dates will not be changed. We will stick to the dates. Unless there is a critical issue or situation that comes, we will consider a change. But as of now, the dates will remain the same. So grade 10s will sit from the 10th, the following week, grade 12s, and then the week after that will be grade 8s. We request every province to support the provincial education boards and the provincial education advisors and the school inspectors to get this information out to every school to be prepared for the examinations on the 15th. At the same time, we ask that they report to us, they report to the department of any school that has been suspended or closed, so that we can also take appropriate actions. If there are particularly schools that are affected by the election or other issues, we would like to know so that we can address them on a case-by-case basis. For instance, we know that there is a school in Kabum Secondary School that has been suspended by the Provincial Education Board. The department will make a decision on that in that school's case where what we will do with the examinations. If the school has been suspended, as we are aware of, for the whole year, that would mean that the students will repeat the following year, so they will not sit for the exams. So similar case would apply on a case-by-case basis. That's on these students or the schools that have been suspended or been affected. We have a rule or law or regulation that if any student misses classes and is not in school for 30 days, that student is deemed to have not qualified to sit for examinations. So they will not sit for examinations, they will not be certified. In the same instance, the schools also are also in the same category. That if a school is not operational, it's been suspended for more than 30 days, which is equal to 6 weeks, then instructions have not been given, lessons have not been covered, and it will not be fair for such a school to sit for exams. So we have a common rule in the department that 30 days is a standard rule that if you don't have lessons for 30 days, whether it's consecutive or it's over a period of time, that will apply. So we'd like to know about schools that have been suspended for extended periods. So we ask our provincial education boards and the inspectors to report on such cases if there is any. I think that's almost all what we wanted to say on the written expression exams. The question papers that are in schools already, we have distributed them. They are in the possession of school administrations and other authorities we have dealt with before in the written expression exams. We are asking all these authorities and individuals or school principals who have had the exam process to be held in a more secure place so that they can be issued to students on Monday, the 15th of August. The second subject we would like to also bring to your attention, where many of you are asking questions about, is regarding suspension of classes, or the schools have been approved to be suspended. and when they're going to resume. There has been 2 circulars we have issued to all our provinces, all our institutions and authorities. One is Circular Instruction number 5, which specified exactly what schools and teachers should do prior to the elections, during elections and after elections. So that circular specifies everything that we wanted to tell everyone, especially in the education system, of what they should do in preparation for exams, during exams, elections and after elections. The Secretary Circular number 6 basically specified the deferment of school holidays by 1 week to allow for the elections to take place so that schools resume last week. So those are the 2 circulars. So they remain effective as of now. So if there is any school that has been affected by violence or by county, we have given approval for the respective provincial education boards to make a decision based on the local situation. We cannot make a decision for the whole country because it doesn't apply to every part of the country, every school in that country. The violence and counting issues that are happening are in some pockets of the country, so we felt it necessary that the respective provincial education boards would be in a better position to make a decision. In most cases, they have deferred school starts to today or yesterday, and there's 1 or 2 cases where they have deferred to next week. So we have instructed them that those schools that do not start or have not started last week, teachers have to prepare lessons to cover for the weeks or periods and times that students would have missed out in their learning. So that instruction has gone, so that will apply. In the case of NCD, we commend every officer in the NCD Education Division, the inspectors and the headmasters and community labs for starting school on the 18th, last week Monday. And they were to continue for the 2nd week yesterday, but unfortunately the incident that has happened that we all are aware of on Sunday has affected every school, so students did not turn up. The safety of students is very important. We must always be concerned of their welfare and safety prior to everything else. So students have not turned up for school. So the management, the department has agreed that based on the request made by the Provincial Education Board, or the District Education Board in this case, that the classes for NCD will remain suspended until Monday next week. So classes should resume next week Monday.